started as a simple van delivery turned into a memorable family adventure. My daughter, our Yorkie, and I recently took a road trip to Livingston, Montana to deliver a van to a customer. My husband drove the van while I followed behind in our car. The drive to Montana was quite an adventure. It rained for most of the trip, and at times we even drove through hail. The weather kept changing, with the rain stopping and starting throughout the drive. But when we finally reached the Livingstone exit, the rain stopped, and we were greeted by beautiful views. The customer lived in a beautiful area, so before leaving, I took some time to show the amazing view in front of their house. After delivering the van, we headed straight to Chico Hot Springs, which had been recommended by the customer and was only about 7 minutes away. When we checked in, the staff gave us information about the resort, including a map and a list of activities available during our stay. After getting our room keys, we unloaded our luggage and headed to our room. Our room was located on the second floor and included a balcony. From there, we had a beautiful view of the mountains and the nearby cabins. After settling in, I gave a quick tour of the room before we headed out for the evening. The saloon was just a short walk from our room. For dinner, my husband enjoyed a whiskey, while I had a sparkling wine. We ordered chicken strips and fries and served them together. One of the most unique things about the saloon was the ceiling covered with hundreds of hats. Every hat had names, signatures, and messages written on it, making it a memorable part of the experience. After dinner, we pick up our Yorkie, spend some time petting the horses near the horseback riding area, and then took him for a relaxing walk around the property. When we returned to our room, our Yorkie was so happy that he started rolling all over the bed. It was one of the cutest moments of the trip. Later that night, around 10:12, we were getting ready for bed while our little Yorkie was already settled comfortably in his own bed. Our room didn't have air conditioning or a TV, but it was clean, comfortable, and peaceful. Overall, we had wonderful stay at Chico Hot Springs. The next morning, we enjoyed breakfast at the restaurant and stopped by the gift shop to pick up a few souvenirs. After breakfast, we returned our room key at the front desk. It was pouring rain as we headed out for our next adventure. Our next destination was Yellowstone National Park. It had been 8 years since our last visit, so we were excited to finally return. The drive itself was amazing, with beautiful mountain views surrounding us along the way. After purchasing our annual pass, we stopped at the Roosevelt Arch to take photos before driving through Mammoth Hot Springs. We also spent some time walking along the boardwalk and taking in the incredible scenery. As we continued through the park, the rain returned and followed us on and off all the way to Old Faithful. Along the drive, we spotted elk and bison roaming freely. We also pulled over to take photos of a beautiful mountain still covered in snow. Before exploring Old Faithful, we stopped for lunch at the cafeteria. The three of us shared a meal that included salad, beans, macaroni, salad, mashed potatoes, pulled pork, and cornbread. After lunch, we walked over to see Old Faithful, the famous geyser that erupts about every 90 minutes. Unfortunately, we didn't stay long enough to watch the eruption because we wanted to continue to the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center. After leaving Old Faithful, we drove through an area lined with incredibly tall, straight pine trees. The drive itself was beautiful and made the journey even more memorable. When we arrived, we purchased our tickets and spent time exploring the center. We saw otters, ground squirrels, fish, eagles. From rain and hail to hot springs, mountain views, wildlife, Yellowstone, delicious food, and special moments with our Yorkie, this trip became so much more than a simple van delivery. It turned into a family adventure filled with memories we will always cherish.